Hello and welcome to another GoodForm Weekend Preview. I say another, first one for a while. Cody Winnell and Jason Bonnington with you, and we're going to try and find you some value across the weekend. Bon, where do you want to start, mate?
Look, there's a number of good races. 5 group class races at Tabcorp Park Melton on Saturday night. So I'll tell you what, you are running the show. You're the captain. You tell me where you want to start.
All right, well, let's kick it off with the Alabar 3-year-old classic. It's race 7, and the tab.com.au market at this stage has Bazinga $1.95, looking fabulous at $2.40. 2 times better $5.50, and there's been specking bond for Lady Rock and Roll at $23 into $17. Is there some early value to be found here?
I don't know that there's a lot of early value. I would say it's basically up to you in this race, okay? So there's 2 theories. One is the Kiwi form that Bazinga's bringing over to Australia, already had the one run of Victorian soil against vastly inferior opposition, is that much, much better than the Victorian form? My answer to that is yes, and if you believe it's that far superior, then any price is a good price. Anything above about $1.60 about Bazinga is probably okay, though you have missed Top Fluck now into $1.95, as you mentioned. I will say this, I'm very confident that 2 times better is a better winning hope than Looking Fabulous. Now, Looking Fabulous got some nice runs through the Vic Bred Super Series towards the business end and beat home 2 times better on a couple of occasions. But I think if you asked Emma Stewart and Clayton Tonkin, they'd tell you that 2 times better is better. And if Bazinga doesn't get involved early, Looking Fabulous finds the front, and I reckon will hand up to 2 times better. So if you're anti-Bazinga, I'd be going with 2 times better and leaving Looking Fabulous out. But if you think the Kiwi form is just superior, and I do, then Bazinga $1.95 is still a good enough price.
I like it. Moving on to the Group 3 statewide water cartage final race 6 bond. Rock and Roll Icon opened $4 according to the flux that I saw here into $2.60. Maritai $3 into $2.70. Shelby Bromac $5.50, just drifting a little, $6.50, and Form Analyst $8 to $8.50. How did you see this race?
I'm not going to come off the long run too hard here, but how Shelby Bromac was ever at $5.50, I don't really know. I don't think Form Analyst he's a nice horse, but he's not in the same league as his stablemates Maritai and Rock and Roll Icon. If you like playing for small margins here, you can still back Rock and Roll Icon and Maritai, both of them, and make a small profit out of the race. One of the two will absolutely, definitely, without any question on this earth, win the race. I've gone with Maritai on top, but really, I reckon you could run the race 100 times and maybe Maritai would win 55 and Rock and Roll Icon 45. Same situation as the qualifier, by far the stronger of the 2 qualifiers. Rock and Roll Icon's going to lead, Maritai's going to spot him a start. I think Maritai's just got that progressive talent that I think that he can run past Rock and Roll Icon on this occasion, but one of the 2 will be winning. Shelby Bromac won't be winning, and Form Analyst won't be winning.
$100 on each. You get a $60 profit currently if Rock and Roll Icon wins. You get a $70 profit if Maritai wins.
Don't know what a slab's worth these days, but I reckon you could get a high quality slab for that kind of money.
You used to be able to get Melbourne really cheap, but Melbourne's gone up again. It's sort of cool again, Melbourne.
Yeah, it's been that way for about 5 or 10 years, but maybe you get a slab and a half there, a brick or whatever they used to call it.
The renowned Silverware Tatlow Stakes bond for 2-year-old colts and geldings, race 9. Be Happy Mac, $1.70 into $1.60. Miragon, $3.10 to $3.20. You Are My Sunshine, interesting, $4.20 to $4.60. Prada Sun, $19, and Star Hunter from the pole, $41 into $23.
Magnificently tactical race this is going to be, because we know that Star Hunter's got the speed to protect the pole marking draw to a degree. Now, John Caldo, I reckon, his plan A will be, I'm going to try and lead all the way, but You Are My Sunshine and Miragon are going to balance up, then they're going to come across together. Now, does Star Hunter say, I'm willing to hand up to You Are My Sunshine? I reckon he probably won't. When Miragon comes around, he may not even hand up then, but when Be Happy Mac then rushes around, something eventually has got to give. The damn wall will break at some point. Now, who's going to get the front? My speed map says that Miragon's in front, Be Happy Mac outside the leader, Star Hunter Trail, and You Are My Sunshine on the 1x1. I think he's being badly underrated, You Are My Sunshine. He beat Miragon 100% on his merits in the Youthful Stakes, that he was a month between runs after a little hiccup, when comfortably winning a consolation race of the Vic Bred Super Series. If he's stalking the 2 Emma Stewart runners here and gets one crack at them, I reckon he'll win the race, to be honest. Be Happy Mac, I know you're keen, and he's very, very good. He's a Group 1 winner last start. I think he's a very, very, very good 2-year-old. I don't think he's a megastar. Okay. And he might need to be if he's forced to park out here. Miragon won't know himself if he does it, if he is able to find the front. My little concern is if Miragon finds the front and then hands up to Be Happy Mac. But like I said, it's going to be a very tactical race, and I'd prefer to be on You Are My Sunshine at near enough to $5 than one of the other 2.
Yeah, for some reason when I was doing the form, I just had that Vic Bred Super Series lingering doubt in my mind, the fatigue factor, and so it sort of really dragged me towards be happy, Mac. But at the same time, he's come up now for the APG, and he's also come up for the Breeders' Challenge race in Menangle. I'm with you on You Are My Sunshine. I think it becomes the value play.
Yeah.
The renowned Silverware Tatlow Stakes 2-year-old fillies bond. That's the next one. Treasures $1.60 to $1.85. A little bit easy. Gemstone $3.20 to $3.90. Amelia Rose $4.60. Big money for the pole marker. Iolanta $18 into $4.20. This is a Craig Rail trial file black book runner as well, Iolanta.
Look, I respect that Iolanta's obviously got a stack of ability. Trialled unbelievably well, as Craig would have outlined. Went on debut as a $1.90 favourite and failed on that occasion. She would have to be so good to win at start number 2 and beat these. I'm happy to leave her out because how do you beat horses like Treasure and Amelia Rose at start number 2? I just don't think it will happen. Treasure's the best filly in the race. She can do a couple of things wrong, but her last couple of starts have been outstanding. I think she'll be parked out in transit. That's the only little concern. Again, a little bit like earlier with 2 times better and looking fabulous. I'm certain that Amelia Rose is a better winning hope than Gemstone. She's got that devastating speed, small field suits. Gemstone's a good filly, but I feel like she's a bit of a one-pace warrior at the moment. She'll lead and run along, but I reckon something with superior speed will probably out-sprint her, and that will either be Treasure or Amelia Rose. So the top 4 are pretty well set in stone, but I've got Treasure on top. They haven't been overly kind with the price, I don't reckon, given she's going to have to do the labour in transit, but she's on top. Best value, maybe Amelia Rose.
Might be a case of watch this space at this. I'm really excited to see what Amelia Rose. For some reason, I keep thinking she's just going in that little bit underrated each time.
Yeah,
always seem to get a good price.
I mean, Emma Stewart said she was her pick to win the Vicbred Super Series. She almost did win the Vicbred Super Series. So why is she $4.60? She probably shouldn't be.
Yep. Killer turn of foot. Bond's best value. Is there anything outside of those races that we should look at Saturday night at Tabcorp Park Melton, or is it one of those?
I reckon You Are My Sunshine goes in the mix. But I know he's an unreliable commodity, but you're still getting around $3, $3.50 about Dynamic Bromac. I think he spears across to find the front and race too, and there's no pressure. Okay. They'll go 150, high 154 mile rate, I reckon, and that's going to suit him. And yeah, look, I think if he gets across just like I think he will in the first 100 metres, that last 100 metres with Dynamic Bromac's always a bit of a tough watch, but I reckon he wins the race, and I think he should be much shorter.
Excellent. Jump on that really quickly while you can, punters. And what about a Friday night excite to finish off? We've got Ballarat tonight, Bray Raceway. Is there something you can steer us into down there?
If Lee Graham's watching, I'm sorry about this, but I just don't think you can ever have With Gusto as a $1.70 favourite. He's in the claimer. We know he's got a great record, but he's always vulnerable to a number of factors. I'll be backing the horse that's going to be behind him. Might be Luck, who's beaten him under those circumstances previously, and Kathy's Son. So behind leader 3 poles, I know they'll say Ballarat, no sprint lane. I think they'll get their opportunity, and I just think it's worth taking on With Gusto, both of them at $7.50 codes.
I like it. Nice price. I like race 5, number 10. Sounds like art. What do you think of that, Bond? It's about $2.50 at the moment. I know Blake Redden's keen.
Flying through the Vicbred Super Series, of course, I'm always a little bit wary of how that's going to stand up, but certainly if you take it on face value, very, very hard to beat.
Fantastic. Good luck this weekend, Bond. Thanks for all your thoughts today. Goodform.trot.com.au. Make sure you check out the game plans for tonight at Ballarat and obviously Tabcorp Park Melton tomorrow night. Good luck on the puns.